WebDollar. We have a testnet on WebDollar.io. It's a currency of the internet. You know, everybody is talking about Bitcoin, but actually only a few of them actually use it. I have a question for you. How many of you actually use Bitcoin for paying a product or a service online? Raise your hands. Wow. I think nobody. I'm not sure. Maybe 1, 2 guys from the entire auditorium. The reality is that Bitcoin has a mass adoption problem. Only 0.04% of the people actually use Bitcoin in reality. Because everybody's talking about Bitcoin, but this is Bitcoin in reality. It's a terminal software that you have to download to install it, and it takes 140 gigas of data in order to mine the Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin was a 2008 prototype. It was not a product. It was not something, a company built it. It was an open source project, and it was for computer geeks. It was not for stock exchange. It was not for investors. It was for geeks, not for investing or for having assets on Bitcoin. So when I was working on integrating Bitcoin in a website, like paying every product on eBay using Bitcoin, because you cannot pay products on eBay with Bitcoin, I found that it's very hard to integrate Bitcoin in websites, especially because you rely on nodes or special nodes, RPCs, which tell you that the transaction was confirmed on the blockchain or not. So pretty much if blockchain.info will get hacked, about 100,000 websites that are running Bitcoin transaction will get hacked too. Because Bitcoin is a decentralized system, but most of the websites use it a very centralized one. Because Bitcoin is an digital currency, while WebDollar wants to be an internet currency, to be native to the browser, to be native to the internet. So we came with this idea of using browsers, because everybody has a smartphone in their pocket and they use Safari, Chrome to enter on the internet. And we were thinking, okay, let's combine with mining pools, because nobody can mine Bitcoin alone. They need to join the mining pool. Let's also increase a little bit the anonymity from Bitcoin. Not much, because unfortunately the technology is very hard to make a zero-knowledge technology to work in the browser. And we get the WebDollar. We came with this idea in October. I was trying to convince people and if they liked our project, our product, and we came. This is a testnet after many developers from Romania joined the team to manufacture. And you can see you can mine on the website. The website is making a wallet that is stored in your browser. You don't need to download anything, and automatically it is mining in your browser if you want to mine. Here's your balance from what you mine, and you can transfer the WebDollars to a different account. You'll be able to sell, buy, and do transactions online using the WebDollar.io without having 50 different wallets on your mobile phone, going to different currency exchanges, having huge fees from the currency exchanges. But most importantly, it is for the internet. It is native to the browsers, so it will be native to the websites in order to verify transactions and something like that. You can set how much processors your Bitcoin will use. If you don't know what's mining is pretty much like verifying transactions. If there are more more computers, miner means a computer. If there are more computers in the network, in the decentralized network, then the security increases. And because you let your computer to mine, to verify transactions, complex formulas, then the system is introducing a few more coins in the system to reward one of those lucky guys. So this is the way, but we want to change it to make it to the browser. So we came with this idea. After 2 weeks, we found there is another team from Germany that they are doing the same stuff. And we will see what's going to happen next. So when you enter on the website, you automatically connect with other nodes from the network, from different countries and something like that. And the technology that powers WebDollar couldn't be done 3 years ago. We are using WebRTC, we are using WebAssembly, and those kind of stuff didn't exist in 2008. Neither the names didn't exist. WebAssembly is a prototype, even in beta in the browsers. And it was introduced 1 year ago. It was just the moment. I got this idea of, just going in the blockchain industry, and I came with the idea of making a website with the blockchain, and I found the concept wait, maybe I can put in the browser, the mining, everything, the transactions and everything. And I've been working, and I was able to get some results. It is not the final technology. We are still needing to work. And we are working to see what's going to happen next. So one of the advantages of the WebDollar is that this wallet is safe, secure in your browser, on your computer. So there is no database, and you don't have to download any software. You just enter on any website that uses the WebDollar technology protocol, and your wallet is in your browser attached to that website. It's a peer-to-peer blockchain that works in the browser, and we hope that it will have a mass adoption by decentralizing mining, because people can create their own mining pools. Bitcoin is quite centralized for mining. About 4 mining farms from China, mining pools, they own 60% of Bitcoin mining. And 95% of mining is administered by the Chinese farms. So it is not very good for security, because that can make double spending on Bitcoin. It cannot be cracked, but double spending can happen on Bitcoin. So by decentralizing mining, we'll decentralize also this kind of problem for Bitcoin. And we hope it will gonna be the easiest blockchain integration for web application, because it was designed from scratch to be for web applications. It will allow microtransactions, and we will introduce a few layers of anonymity better on that Bitcoin, because Bitcoin was a prototype. So this is how you can integrate the WebDollar in a website. 2 lines of code. You can do it in just like 1 minute as a developer. This is an HTML page. And you can check the balance. That's impossible to do on Bitcoin, but we are trying to see if we can solve this problem, and if the market will accept this kind of solution. That's very important to see if first the market will accept this kind of solution. But it's very important to just have an idea and then work to accomplish your idea. Work hard to make it possible. Like when I started, for the first 1-2 months, I was the only developer working on this. I got a small team, but we found more people interested to help and to grow the community who believes in this vision of making a decentralized blockchain that is native to the browser, and it is very light. It's very important to be very light. So after we were thinking, so we got this idea, and after that we were thinking what can be used for, because we didn't know about what can be used for. So it can disrupt many industries, like, there are a lot of ads online, and mining can replace the ads. Instead of showing pop-ups, okay, you can mine 10% of your CPU for mining. You can monetize users online through mining and not through very annoying pop-ups, because it is very known that if the website is free, then you are the product, right? So you will no longer be the product. You will just donate 10% of your electricity or something like that, of your CPU, to mine on the website. So you are no longer the product. They no longer sell you something. While you use their website, you just pay with your electricity or something like that. You're going to have a referral system by mining pools. Everybody can create their own mining pool, inviting other people. This will going to solve the decentralization of Bitcoin mining. And in-game money rewards. Gamers will no longer have to play video games, pay for the video games. They will going to get paid by the WebDollar playing video games, because they're going to mine 10% of their CPU for the WebDollar or different protocol, and they also pay the developers, but also they pay themselves for playing the video game. So, I told you in October I got this idea. I was thinking about, using WebSockets, because I was thinking that you can solve with WebSockets. You can make a WebSocket in the browser. I was making a small white paper. Then I found there is a hackathon in Romania, in Bucharest, and I said, okay, I can join my first hackathon in my life. I didn't go to hackathon. I only went to competitions. So I went over there, Tech Hub JS Hackathon. It was about JavaScript. I love JavaScript. So I described WebDollar. Everybody was joking about the name, why dollar. And, I got a few guys who got really inspired by the technology. We did a small website. We didn't have any website, anything, only some protocol code. And on 1st December, we're able to create the P2P connections, the mini blockchain, and so on. On very close to January, just like 1 week, 2 weeks ago, we launched the first mainnet, first testnet for people to test the technology, and we are still improving it. We are still improving it, not somebody else is improving it. So keep in mind, your idea can be achieved only by you or by somebody you're gonna hire, but not by somebody else. You are the people who are gonna make it happen. So we are planning to launch the mainnet, to do some security checks, maybe to bootstrap, to boost the market cap of the WebDollar and something like that. And after that, we'll introduce smart contracts, anonymity, an exchange. Also, we plan zero knowledge for super anonymity of the WebDollar, so don't see even the balances. So we were able to do milestones and something like that. We were just working, and everybody from the group was just playing with their passion of coding. Nothing else. No electronics, no hardware, just a simple laptop and GitHub. So just playing with your passion, download GitHub and something like that. We are still a few guys, not many. We have a group of about 400 people who, likes WebDollar. They are super enthusiastic about WebDollar and something like that. They become actually evangelists for the WebDollar and something like that. And we just have this vision, this dream. If we can achieve building this. And day after day, we are getting closer to the final stage. I'm not sure if we're going to get to after the final stage, but we are getting closer. That's right. So you can check the testnet, the webdollar.io. You can join the Telegram. And in conclusion, I want to tell you something. I also heard the previous speaker and said something very close. Shoot for the moon. Even if you're going to miss it, going to miss the moon, you're going to land among the stars. It's very important to have big dreams, to work for something that is big. Maybe you're going to not achieve. Maybe we're going to not achieve the WebDollar. But we will get closer next time. Maybe we'll be able to make it this month, but maybe we're going to make it tomorrow or in February or something like that. So it's very important to shoot for the moon.